Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, people. Welcome to another episode of the Loose Laces Podcast. This is episode 71.
Yeah,
and I'm
71.
And I'm joined with my somber and disappointed co-host, the frame god himself. State your name, gangster.
My name is Davon, and I'm depressed. This is going to be a bad episode.
And my name is Shad, or Sneaker Shad. And I'm not going to let this nigga be depressed because I'm going to make inappropriate jokes that might get us canceled.
I'm with that.
And make him laugh.
I'm not with that.
And entertain y'all.
I'm especially not with that. Fuck the audience. I'm crashing out. Nah, so this was supposed to be our big journalistic episode. I mean, after the hit piece I did on Uncle Chrissy, fuck that nigga. But EQ, I was supposed to be on here answering all the hard-hitting questions, telling you why you don't win fucking raffles. Niggas left me on red.
I wonder why the pullback.
Probably like talk to some high ups, like, hey guys, we're gonna go on this show with these two niggas. They're hilarious. Let's listen to it. Oh shit! No, they hate everything. Fuck these guys. Immediately cancel them. Block them.
You know what? I feel like it's a shame because, like, we've turned down interviews before. Like, I think people kind of don't know that, where, you know, people have kind of approached us about the reach of our platform and say, yo, we really want to get a shot on the platform. And we kind of just approached it like, okay, well, what's this? We don't know if our platform would be the best for it, not because we didn't have a reach at the time, because this was months ago, but it would seem more like an interrogation versus an interview. Especially if we didn't see the benefit. Right. Yeah, but now we are actually like, we're legit trying to spread our wings and be a source of, you know, reputable. We're trying to be a reputable source of information as well as provide y'all entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, I think we finally found our flow, and our flow is good enough that we could find people that fit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am excited to have someone on here, but it seems like it's a curse. Every time we're supposed to have someone on, we get left on red.
Yeah, this is literally 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
shout out to Sneaker Legal. Shout out to EQL. And to be quite honest, like,
shit happens.
Yeah, I it's nothing where we're gonna be like, yo, fuck them niggas. Like, it's
not on air. If I was mad.
No, in all honesty, like, well, with the former guy, it was kind of crazy because it was like, man, you just gonna show up in the space, but people have brands that
they gotta handle their own shit.
You know what I mean, so if we take a step outside of ourselves, I mean, like, yo, they're promoting their business, they're handling whatever. If the current space is more beneficial than a pop-up show that isn't on schedule,
don't make sense.
Yeah, then, you know, rock out, my guy.
Now let's see if we can go 3 for 3 because, I mean, I'm sure y'all seen the tweets. Faddish is supposed to be on here. We've agreed to it. We just haven't set a date.
Right.
We're going for December.
Yeah, definitely before the end of the year.
Should probably just not announce the fucking episode that he's supposed to be on so we don't get fucked
just
up.
Just gonna jinx it.
It's just gonna be a shock drop. When y'all see the cover art that I thought up, y'all be like, oh shit, it's this one? Yeah, I think we're just gonna stealth shock drop it.
Okay, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I mean, because you set it up, so.
Nah, that nigga asked me. I was surprised.
Well, I mean, both y'all. He asked you. He ain't asked me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I mean. But that still was surprising. Like, well, okay. Niggas want to come on the show? Let's grill them. No, I'm joking.
Nah, this is definitely you trying to kick me off them shows for all my size 13 takes.
I like how I wink on the fucking podcast. All right.
Wait, speaking of the wink, before we get any further, especially because we haven't...
Pause.
It's not a boot...
Pause.
Right. Shut up.
Speaking of the wink, go ahead.
What do you have that's covering your current wink? What frame is that? Because this is like
my current wink. I love this. Okay, so did I do these yet?
No.
Okay, so this is the Versace 413H frame talk. Honestly, Versace baffles me.
Mm-hmm.
I love Versace, but they're so up and down, hit or miss. I don't like most Versace's, but the few that they got right in like 1995, 1996 are timeless. Like this 413 already kind of a bubble eye because if I remember correctly, this is the pair that Biggie wore.
Mm-hmm.
and everybody goes apeshit for him. No, that was no, that's more of a cat eye. I forgot that exact model. I don't like that model, but this model is similar to it, but it's a less exaggerated cat eye. But what I love about this is they do so many different variations of a model. So there's the 413 for big Medusa head on the side. Then there's the 413B where it's crystals and all this other stuff. And then they did the H where they just said, fuck being subtle in any way, shape, or form. Put a big gold plaque and bejeweled it. So it's just full of Swarovski crystals with a Medusa head in the middle. Like they went for subtlety on the Medusa head and said, fuck everything else. So you got it all blacked out. Black lens. I mean, these lenses are so black that they're blue. And then you just got this big gold plaque on the sides with these chunky temples. And I'm just like, this is one of my favorite Versace models of all time. And it took me so fucking long to finally find a pair for these. Because this is only my second in maybe 15 years of collecting. If it's even been 15 years. Something like that. But I got one pair before. And it was one of my worst clients ever. Safari. I hate that it went to him.
Safari Samuels.
Whatever the fuck his name.
Nicki Minaj's ex.
Oh, nigga, I hated him. That's the only client I will ever openly disparage. I hated dealing with that nigga. He's so fucking weird. So yeah, this pair isn't in his hands, so that's a good thing. But these are fucking fantastic. And I'm selling them. You can take them right off my face. Boom, boom, boom. InsertYourShop.com. I think it's the first time I've ever dropped the site on the show.
Shoot, if anything, we're going to put the link to those frames in the description on the YouTube channel. Yes.
Yeah, so, hey, frame talk.
No, there's nothing subtle about them shits.
Not a goddamn thing.
This nigga did a subtle flex, subtly black, a subtle Medusa head. Dog.
I mean, the Medusa head is little as shit.
The Medusa head is damn near a third member on this episode.
Basically.
Dog, head big as shit.
It's a gold pimple. Alright. How the fuck have you been? Have you copped anything this week?
No. You know why. Cause nigga, look, I struck out on the AMM5s and I bought cookware. Like, I wanted to tweet some shit like, I wanted to tweet some sad shit like, yeah, this is what being an adult is like. But whole time it's just a nigga being so broke you gotta choose one or the other and not both.
You missed the perfect opportunity. If you would have got like some cookware, it's like, y'all niggas buying AMM5s. I'm investing back in my neighborhood with like a Pyrex dish.
Alright, see.
What? You were making bake sales for the kids. But nah, cookware is lit, nigga. No bullshit. I got some pink knives. Mm-hmm. I was hyped as shit because our knives were getting dull and I hate the sound of metal on metal, so I never sharpen them. Mm-hmm. Nigga, when I could cut my steaks, I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, I know I'm old. I know I'm washed because that shit makes me happy.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, whatever knives Google be using, you know Google.
Yeah, I know Google.
Steak guy. Yeah, I want the iridescent joints from Call of Duty, what he got.
Nigga, I need to sell some more frames so I can get some more knives. I want all the cookware. You know, you come here for the sneakers, you stay here for the fucking cooking takes. Nigga, I want the internal thermometers. I need a new air fryer. I need everything. I'm trying to be a domestic ass father this Christmas.
Shoot, you trying to go half on a green egg?
Shit!
You can keep it right there.
Yo, donate to our Patreon that we haven't launched yet.
Anyways, aside from that, we got a nice docket.
I like how you didn't even ask me what I got this week.
Oh no, because I really don't want.
Fuck you. I got April dunks for my son, and shout out to Goat. Even though Goat sucks, but Goat's great. I got the Miro 7s. I don't know how the fuck I managed to hit those out of everybody.
Where they at?
In the closet. I ain't gonna get them shits. It's too much of a hassle and that box is falling apart, so I don't want to touch it.
Okay, true. And Miro 7s are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, after shit talking them for decades, it was only been 15 years, but once I really looked at them and took the time to appreciate it, not even because I own them, but it's like I actually sat down and read the story behind it, and it's like, no, for them to take a concept so loose, tied into the Olympics, and doing it to someone else's art style, magnifique.
I wonder if they're wearable.
Yeah, they're definitely wearable. That sole is solid. The only thing I'd be worried about is paint crack.
No, because if you know the 7s, it's like an outer U. It's the inside of it that crumbles.
I'm gonna keep wearing it.
I mean, it's just gonna be mad uncomfortable. It's just like the Forces, like, you know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, they're wearable, but it do feel weird when the air unit pops.
Mm-hmm.
So,
aside from April Dunks with Kazi and Miro 7s from Goats Black Friday extravaganza that never really had shit in 13. What else you get?
nothing.
Okay.
Not a goddamn thing, which leads into our first topic.
Okay.
I love that Nike keeps fucking up Kobe's. It's nothing but heartache and agony for every fucking body on the timeline except me. Because I told niggas, if I hit respect the LOL and the price gouging, because I don't give a fuck about your story, I don't care that you cried, I don't give a fuck about anything. Unless you this nigga or someone that I grew up with, aka someone on SP, don't even think about a discount, nigga. If I get them fucking ugly ass red Grinches, reverse Grinches, whatever the fuck you want to call them, taking niggas to the bank.
I mean, granted, this was a shock drop. I think now with shock drops, because they're no longer a shock drop. It's, they're going to have the pre-release before the actual release. The pre-cum, if you will.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, because
some niggas get pregnant, some
exactly.
don't.
And those are your percentages.
I also caught a cold, so I go at that. But
thank you, just coughed all on. All right, so anyways, but with this, I think shock drops now are just a tool to build. Huh?
It's marketing.
Yeah, it's just to build the anticipation for the actual drop. This is stupid because with Kobe's, again, there's no reason why they shouldn't be in Dick's Sporting Goods, Snipes, fucking Downtown Locker Room. Even though Downtown Locker Room doesn't really do performance sneakers.
Who gives a fuck?
But yeah, they should be
needs to
everywhere.
flex.
Like, them shit should be everywhere, man. And it's just looking like it's about to be impossible yet again.
So, from what I'm hearing from like niggas like Alden Monitors, they are saying that the days of 40,000 units made for Kobe are done. This is supposed to have allegedly 300,000 units, and Nike is supposed to have 200,000 of them themselves. So, in a real world, in a idealistic world,
it sounds good.
It sounds good until you think about 300,000 won't even satisfy most major cities.
Yeah.
So 300,000 don't mean shit. Not a fucking thing when niggas is out here going crazy on the entries on sneakers.
Like you gotta think people now are at a point where they're settling, and not to say that this shoe doesn't hold any merit or these shoes, but they're having to go to the GT Cut 2 or the GT Cut in the Sabrinas in order to get a Kobe-esque shoe. Unless they're doing whatever signature shoe that Ben designed that resembles a Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, so why wouldn't you think, let's put out more of this, because we know they just messing with the side chick until they get back to the main.
I don't know. I have no problem with it. I just don't like that people report things like, don't pay resale because there's going to be more releases. And it's like, my nigga,
look, if you got it, then get it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because I was replying to something Fetish said. Because he was like, yo, I'm amazed how people complain about retail but pay resale. And I'm just like, it's FOMO. Mm-hmm. I'd rather pay the high now than later. Some shit. Yeah. Because I was looking at, what are those? The Blue Toe Union ones. I was on StockX just looking at the old pricing, because I remember I sold my 10.5 for $900 to a nigga in Japan the day I got them in hand. Mm-hmm. And I saw they went from damn near 1,000 to 600 at one point. They were low. And now them shits are sky high. And it's like, that's a shoe that you should have paid for. I had a chance to get CPFM dunks in an 11.5. I passed, at 600. I passed because I'm like, I want to wear this shoe and I don't trust anybody to do a size swap. Had I paid the 600, held on to them, I could have sold them for like 4,000. I had no fucking idea that the trajectory was going to be that high.
That's crazy.
And if you keep giving people hope that they're going to hit on sneakers of all fucking places, because I saw they're showing up, they're going to be raffled on Foot Locker.
And that don't mean shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, with 300,000, realistically speaking, niggas have gained the fuck out of Foot Locker, Finish Line, because Finish Line loves to talk about their exclusive access, but you have to get past the queue. Mm-hmm. Now, I've had a lot of success getting past the queue on Finish Line, but most people don't. Mm-hmm. Realistically speaking, you're not going to fucking touch these shoes. And it's not because people suck, but most people don't work from home. They don't have their own business. And sometimes you just got to pay for convenience. It's like paying somebody to clean your gutters. You can do it yourself, but why the fuck am I going to do that when I can just pay the $500, $600, $700, get it done? I got my ugly ass Kobe's. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm not mad at Nike on this one because it's a special edition shoe. But it's just like y'all gotta do a better job marketing this because you're only pissing customers off. Because next is supposed to be an EL exclusive access drop, and we've all seen how exclusive access drops go with Kobe's.
Dog, them shits don't work.
I mean, they don't work. Or the criteria is bullshit. Now I'll probably qualify because I've never hit a Kobe from Nike.
I'll tell you this much: you get EA.
They're yours. Dog, people have hit me up like, yo, if you get the size 13, I'm like, there's no question about it. I have to get multiples. I owe you a pair of Kobe's.
You don't owe me.
No, I owe you
but I get what you're saying.
I will not. If I get a size 13, they are yours. No, bar none. But it's like, my nigga, you just need to prepare yourself. Even if you get EA, if it'll even let you check out,
right?
How much stock they're gonna load, how anything is gonna fucking work. It's like Nike's basically training you to take L's. And I know it's not their fault because every day it's more and more people starting new sneakers accounts. Mm-hmm. But it's like, damn, nigga, can you give me some pussy? Can I get some sympathy pussy? Like, I'm dying out here.
No, look, man, honestly, Kobe should be a shoe, especially if you know the consumer base. Kobe's are damn near a shoe where I should make so many because I know people are gonna cop 2 pairs.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna cop the pair to hoop in, and I'm gonna cop the pair to wear sweatpants with.
Not Grinches,
especially gray sweatpants.
All right, big meats, but not Grinches. I'm upset that they did those ugly ass halos. It's like, why don't y'all have a back to school pair? Them halos was garbage.
No, if they would have continued, like the last colorway that I remember dropping before he passed, I think were the Wisnard, and it looked like it was drawn all over the crayon.
Ass.
Okay, but when you talk about a back to school pair, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, trash models, trash colorways should be all over the place. I don't know what Nike's been doing for these last couple of years after his passing. I know there should have been contract disputes, but the Halo joint should have been a redemption pack. Those should not be special. Nobody wants a white pair of basketball shoes.
They're probably looking to not pay Vanessa. They probably gave her a royalty deal, and they're probably just like, we not really gonna make them like that.
They stupid.
We just gonna move on. We gonna phase or just manipulate whatever numbers to make it seem like, yo, Kobe's ain't even the hottest thing no more.
I mean, I wouldn't put that past them. All I know is I'm tired of this shit, of me not getting them so I can make some money off of it. But I'll never get tired of seeing y'all cry on the timeline. All them size 13 tears. Yes, I love it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you on your big ass feet, nigga. But talking about failures, what other failures did you want to talk about?
Well, Kith failed the invite only. What was it, the blushes?
Yeah, the blush
gel
light
gel, yeah. And I seen a whole size run on their site. And the blushes are dope. They're a very dope colorway. However, I think I don't want to read the tea leaves too early, right? Because this is coming right behind what I want to say what their last big A6 release was, the X-Men pack.
Yeah, the X-Men.
And the X-Men pack moved, aside from maybe, like when people actually started to open them and do the flips, then it was like, oh, this colorway ain't worth shit. But I don't think this is a premature thing where Kith all of a sudden is losing hella steam. I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that. I'm sorry, finish your thought and then I'm...
No, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So, I was talking to Celine, the Spider Queen, about Kith. And Kith has gone from being a clothing brand to more of a marketing lifestyle brand. They're not streetwear. They're adult wear. They, like, Ronnie wants to be the new Ralph Lauren.
They're white AMM.
I mean, they are white AMM. This is...
All right,
I mean, there's a reason he made that K hoodie. He letting you know what time it is. 3 niggas pull up on your nose, you know what it is. But aside from that, he thinks he's Ralph Lipschitz. And I'm not mad at him for that. But it comes back to he tries so hard to market things. And when you put a certain marketing term on top of something, you have to keep it in that way. You know, I do limited stuff because A, I can't afford to do big runs, but B, nobody, and I hate this whole notion of people like, you shouldn't be mad at people because they're upset something didn't sell out. Everybody wants to feel special. In this day and age, where you can be a peacock online, you want shit that other people can't have so that people can be jealous of you. So for him to do the whole invite only pack, I thought that was brilliant because I'm just like, okay, so what if they do like like AMM, and they make you do something? They see people who are out here talking about Kith, big Kith supporters, all kinds of people that really love Kith, and like Ronnie just slides up to you like, hey, you're in the winner's circle, and slides you a QR code. That's the kind of shit that would drive people crazy and make this a legendary release. It is truly exclusive. And that's how it seemed in the beginning. All these influencers, hey man, Ronnie DM'd me and he said he wanted me in this. Okay, you got my attention. This is an exclusive nigga shoe, invite only. And then we started seeing people pop up with them on the timeline. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Kith showed me love, blah, 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 blah. And then I found out you had to spend $150 in the store to get one of the coupons. And that just made my dick go soft. Because I'm just like, invite only just means pay to play. It's not that special.
Right.
It's like, I don't pay for VIP if everybody can get VIP. Not because I'm an elitist, I am. But because then it's not truly VIP. You're just paying for a bigger package. Make VIP VIP and then make this the deluxe package.
Right.
And then when they did exclusive access on the app. Now, I thought everybody got it, but apparently not everyone did. Despite the fact that I got it and I've never bought any sort of A6 from Kith. And I see a full size run, and again, my winky is just soft because it's just like, you sold me on this. You sold me on this idea that is this special secret society and only the most jiggy of niggas getting... Excuse me. I want Ronnie to commit to that shit. Make it truly special. Because I didn't like that last A6 collection. That X-Men shit was ass.
Honestly, it felt like whenever there's a drop on sneakers, and then the drop don't really move like that for the first hour, and then they're like, yeah, now you could just go straight to the Nike app. Serve, yeah. That's what that feels like. And with Nike, you kind of expect that. Especially now, because shit is just not moving like that. But for Ronnie to do that with a shoe that's supposed to be invite only, like, dog, just keep it like that and just say, yo, we're gonna slide you this, or we want to make sure these end up in your hands, and really just be meticulous about who you're giving this to, instead of just saying, dude, you spent some bread in the store, here, spend some more bread on this.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but you can't have this whole campaign. Like, that's the one thing I love and hate about Kith. Everything has a story to it. And if you're going to have a story, don't break character. Like, everything I make, I want to make less than 50.
Right.
I want, for my shit to blow up, I want niggas to be fighting in the streets for my shit. Just for me to tell them, no, you're not worthy to be here. That's what I want. Like, I'm a hyper consumer. Most people are also hyper consumers. We just need to stop this whole facade of, these things are for everybody. No, nigga, I don't want you to look like me. I didn't spend $700 for you to dress like me. You're beneath me. Right. We're all humans. You're not beneath me. But let me lie to myself. People buy this shit because it's all wrestling. We all live in a giant wrestling league. I have the Intercontinental Champions belt, aka Best Dressed. Please do not dress like me. I am Ric Flair, and you are, what is his name? Al Snow. Be over there with Head. I don't want to talk to you. Woo! And then I spill liquor on them. I just don't like what happened here. Great shoe, and it just killed the mystique of it. Just like, I love the mystique falling apart for Jaetips.
Okay, well.
Not on some hating shit.
Yeah, Jaetips, from what I gathered, because I only saw like part of it on the timeline, but from what it looked like, pretty much the release was it just went to shit. Like, people are just scooping all for resale because now they know what the buzz is. And it kind of just, it doesn't help that Jaetips was just talking about like, yo, look at my shoe on StockX. It feels almost like I know Jay ain't do it. At least, I feel like he didn't do it.
He did.
But you're going to have people that are going to be like, Taylor Swift and Ticketmaster, and some artists were accused of buying their own tickets just to sell back to Ticketmaster as a third party reseller, and the prices were like triple and quadruple.
I'm sorry, quick sidebar. There's a local artist that a friend of mine's best friend was dating. It's this nigga named Chad Focus. He got sent to the feds like 3 years ago because he was using his company Amex to buy billboards and make fake YouTube videos. So when he got out of jail, one of like the last interviews by Michael K. Williams was about botting, and he was on there and he was like, yeah, I used bots to buy all my own tickets to my concerts, and then I sold them back and I made $500,000. Mind you, I read his court paperwork. Everybody around here read his shit and it's like, nigga, you were broke. You were out here buying billboards and no one ever heard of you. Like, he pays for likes and comments on his Instagram, and it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. I'm sorry, when you said it just came to my mind. Shout out Chad Focus.
Yeah, shout out Chad. That's crazy. But yeah, with just the recent conversation, and I don't want to call it a disagreement or anything, but like the whole timeline banter between him and Air Max Trent, and then now you have this release where people were unsure. Yo, is it a third colorway? No, it's only 2 colorways. Okay, well, I couldn't get my hands on the first one, so hopefully I get my hands on one of 2, and I can't hit on neither. It's like, all right, we want to support you, my nigga, but what's good?
Sucks to suck. So this is what's funny to me, and this is why I never play altruistic. And this isn't an attack on anybody, but it's something that I noticed. People only fuck with you to a sense. Until they're not getting their needs fulfilled, whether it be just being cool with you or getting what they want. Because everybody was like, Jaetips, sneaker of the year. He can talk his shit. Boom, 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 boom. And then he has a botch drop, and niggas like, well, now niggas done botted your website. Niggas done fucked your shit up. This what you wanted, wasn't it? You wanted the resellers to resell your shoes, you motherfucker. Like, I saw so many bad takes on this. First, I just have to say, there is no bot for Big Cartel. Because no one uses Big Cartel.
Nigga, I ain't heard nobody use Big Cartel since they was selling me Gente tees.
You about to start some shit. You about to start some...
All right, relax.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, man cool. After he dapped me up and didn't kill me, I'm like, oh, fucks with him. But I put all blame on Jaetips. And not in a dickhead Davon kind of way.
Right.
But in the sense of you have a movement. You have a brand. You have to understand that you are hot right now. So when these people come to your site, Big Cartel is not meant for high heat drops. Flash sales as Shopify calls them. It's going to fuck up. And as much as we hate Shopify, Excuse me. Shopify is built for this kind of shit. When his site, like, when I saw his site, I actually found the page that the shoes were loading on early. So that's why I was able to cop. I'm not going to tell how, but it's very fucking simple. I found that page and it loaded, and I was on the site slightly faster than most people. And I was able to check out with relative ease once I got the cart to load, because I was already signed in. It had my information pre-saved. Boom, 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 boom. I got through, and I checked out. It dropped at 1. I had to charge on my card by 101.
Does he sell? He sold his new Era collabs on the same site, right?
I believe so. No. I don't know. I don't follow him enough to know.
Okay.
Not on some dickhead shit. I just don't care.
Could anybody please let us know if he sells his new Era collabs on the same site?
I mean, I saw some hats. I saw some New Eras.
I mean, you know, that's what he's known for. So, I mean, it would make sense if he goes through Big Cartel for hats. Shoes, way different fucking story.
But it was just funny that people like, well, there are bots. That drop got botted. It's like, no, nigga. People tend to forget. Like, they look for a boogeyman. Why did my voice crack? They look for a boogeyman to blame on everything. It's like,
bitch ass nigga.
I am. I'm going through a second childhood. But niggas forget how bad drops used to be. The agony of going for a hot shoe on Nike.com. Like when the Yeezy 2s dropped, the Yeezy 1s dropped, when most Jordans dropped on Nike.com, it was just like the Jaetips joint. Where it's just like, please God, don't sign me out. Fuck, I'm signed out. It's going to take me 5 minutes to sign in so I can check out. And this was before autofill. So you're sitting up there sweating bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, I put a U. Because I don't even know how I managed to get Fragment 1s off Nike.com back in the day. Like, that shit loaded the PayPal button, and I was like, holy shit, it's happening. And that's what this drop was like. So, for everybody out here, bots. It's not always bots. Niggas just have really shitty platforms. If you use WooCommerce, Big Cartel, Wix. Did I say Big Commerce?
Yeah.
Big Cartel, all of those, they are not set up like Shopify. Shopify has its problems with bots. Those sites, there are probably some private bots, but there aren't major bots because no major retailers use them. So, excuse me. It was just silly how that happened, how niggas love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. And now shit's calmed down. I hope he's able to get the drops fixed in the future. This is one of those cases where I'd have moved like Joe Freshgoods and did it on Instagram or Facebook. Something like that was a bigger platform.
That's fair.
As much as I hate Instagram, when I was doing Windsalts, we actually worked with them a lot. And they will accommodate you. And it's like, okay, that shit's going to crash, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as the big commerce. Because it was Big Cartel. A lot of people got the charge, and then immediately refunded, and they were in agony.
I am still upset about Nike SB not giving us our What the Dunks on IG.
What, the P-Rods?
Yes.
Boom, boom.
That still hurts my soul. It burns right here.
I had 3 pairs.
Nigga, I had 2. And it took forever to get a refund.
I know.
Felt like it. It definitely felt like a week or 2.
Yeah, I mean, they let niggas rock with it thinking they was safe, and then...
Nigga, I thought I was yes, I got a pair to rock, a pair to flip.
Nope.
Nigga, oh, gosh. I'd be rocking them shits now.
I liked them. I always like What the Dunks in theory, but I never would wear them except for the OGs.
Okay.
I was just like, God damn. I don't know. I mean, Nike be canceling shit, and it's just like, it don't make sense. Why did you load it if you weren't gonna go for it and you got the shoes? Why not just?
Why don't you sell me some shit if you tell me I can't have
it? Yeah, we need Kevin Garnett to fix this shit.
We really do. Anyways, so how are we gonna go from here?
Well, nigga, you were the one who brought it up, and I thought it was funny.
Okay, cool. Since we talking about other stores like Kith and whatnot, there were a couple other stores that definitely made some little, slight jabbity jabs on the timeline, namely Atmos and the Better Generation. When the
Shout out TVG because they follow me now, so I don't have no beef with them. Anything I said in the past is null and void. Give me some free shoes, please.
When James got hit with the Rico, they definitely subbed the shit out of, James and his situation going on. And I thought that was funny because, the Better Generation, they have their raffles where you gotta take a picture of you riding a draft with a sign that says hashtag
Show
TBG.
a picture of your butthole.
And then Atmos has the Collectors Club. You still mad about the mummy dunks?
I'm still mad about the mummy dunks. Fuck them niggas. I don't care that I got my Tiffany's from them. Fuck them niggas.
But
unless they give us free shit.
I'm pretty sure these companies kind of look at James like, yo, this nigga getting airships. He getting all the limited Jordans, this, that, and the third. When it could come to us for real. And now all of a sudden he getting hit with this whole case. So I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. Now, I will say this. Our platform is still very young. And there are a couple platforms I think conduct interviews very well. Namely, SockJig.
Shout out Sock Man.
Yes, always shout out Sock Man. Then we also have Geeks to Soul. Shout out those gentlemen.
These are people I like.
Right. Then we're not gonna name the other dudes. But even
Sniper Kicks has a great platform.
Yeah, shut up.
I like him.
Yeah, it's supposed to be serious.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But even Kari has mentioned that he wants to get
Chrissy.
Kari had mentioned Sneaker Fetish had mentioned that he wants to get into the podcast space as well. And so those might be people that, will conduct interviews with James. However, I would like to take this time to extend an invitation to James. However, if you do see this and you are willing to communicate, however we can do this interview, we want it whenever the legal situation clears up. Because even though we're making jokes and whatnot, we can understand like this is somewhat serious, but at the same time, we would like an interview that you could kind of just shoot the shit with. Complex, I don't know if they're gonna be around to really give you the interview.
I don't mind want to talk to no fucking Complex outside of Trinidad James.
I'm saying for this brother,
he shouldn't talk to no Complex.
But I think it
hold on. He can't talk for all this pro black shit. He better talk to a nigga. That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
I think it would be dope to sit with a budding podcast in this sneaker space where you could kind of dispel whatever rumors, give your market some assurance or reassurance in what I'm doing in my business. Like, I want to be fair. I want to make sure whatever we get, we make sure we get it in the right hands to whoever's trying to get this. Our platform, we would really like to offer it. And however you would like to work it out, like I said, we could talk about it and we could do business. Like,
I wouldn't be willing to sit out because I feel like he punched me in the face.
Don't be scared nowadays.
Oh, I'm not scared, but if the nigga was like, I'll talk to you, but not the fat one, I'd be like, all right, that's fair.
Nah, it's a 2-minute. It's not going to be no interrogation. Like,
nah, what I'm saying is, I'm willing to step away so it can just be a full-on conversation.
You try to leave me to die.
No, I'm not. You telling me you couldn't have a serious conversation?
I can have a serious conversation.
Because my ass would be sitting up there like, so what happened to them raffles? That's all I care about. You gotta beat the allegations in court and in the court of public opinion.
Nigga, you need to make sure that you ain't got nobody in the back saying meow. Anyways,
James, how you feel about rubbing tugs?
Shout
out James.
Why your coat got Chinese lettering on it?
Yeah, that was an oil pack in my fucking AM5s. What happened here? But yeah, you know what?
Anyways,
we're very serious.
Right,
we're very serious niggas. We love you.
Serious niggas. I hate you.
Nah, I mean, fuck
I
it.
hate you.
I feel like this.
Yeah, James Whitner. If you need a platform to get your rocks off after you cleared everything, but
get your rocks off.
Yes, shit. You shoot your shit.
Shoot your shit.
Unpause.
Nah, nigga. I was about to say the worst joke I could in this moment. Please continue before I go to jail.
Anyways, if you need a platform to just speak on the matters at hand after everything has been resolved, you have this invitation to our platform. To our gentlemen, if we gotta take a trip to North Carolina or Pittsburgh, just let us know. We can prearrange something. Again, we can talk business. I think it would be very fun. It would be very dope, and give us a chance and make sure if you really are for this culture, especially, black culture, at the intersection of black culture and sneaker culture, or if sneaker culture is a subsection of black culture, hey, we game. All right? So that's all I wanted to say on that.
Tabernacle.
Shut up.
Now back to some slanderous shit. I've been waiting for this all fucking day. Alright,
Jerry Lorenzo.
I have been going through it. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. I'm just
Emotional roller coaster.
I hate this nigga. I love this nigga. I want to punch this nigga. I feel like Tyler when I fucking hate you. I know I fucking love you. Alright, so off rip, I was the first nigga on Twitter to post about the Fear God athletic shit. But nobody paid attention to it. I want my credit. But I've been so hyped for this shit. I'm like, he's got to come out with something. He's got to come out with something interesting. This shit has to be something good. And he Jerry Lorenzo'd me. He gave me muted tans, blacks, grays, and subtle browns, and an oversized silhouette. He gave us essentials with 3 fucking stripes. This motherfucker can't keep getting away with it. How long has it been? 3-4 years?
Something like that.
3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years of waiting, of anticipation. False starts with the Adidas basketball, the Infinite Crazies, all the shit that looks like it was made by Jerry, but Jerry says, I'm not putting my name on that, you bitch. You gotta wait for the realness. Just to give us essentials with 3 fucking stripes. I am disgusted. I am distraught. I'm discombobulated. I'm shooting out discharge from my fucking mouth because this makes no goddamn sense. That's how upset I am. I'm yeasty.
Alright, so the only thing that was missing from the apparel that he dropped were the goggles to protect you from the sand.
The goggles were the best part.
Wait, are there goggles dropping?
Yes! Well, I don't know if they're dropping, but the eyewear was easily the best part. I would pay $500 for that.
Bro, this stuff is like, I think the only thing that I'm upset at is if I really, really, really want the shoes, and if I had the money to blow, if I had money to splurge, where the fuck am I gonna wear this?
To fight niggas.
I'm gonna wear this to go look for the missing sand temple.
You looking for Master Splinter. Like, this is like
this is
Ronin Warriors type gear.
Sabbatical sweats.
Book of Eli fits. Like, this shit is so dumb. And I was saying this on Twitter. Jerry Lorenzo, because someone was saying Jerry and Kanye aren't that different, and I keep seeing the parallels. Like, quick sidebar. This motherfucker came out for an interview and was like, shit was good with Nike. And then suddenly...
I told you this.
Yeah, but Sock also put it... But shit was good with Nike, and then, they just dropped me, and I didn't understand why.
Yeah, when this nigga created his entire Fear of God campaign with Nike based off of Allen Iverson's question campaign down to inspiration from certain shots.
And it's just like, you are creative. Jerry Lorenzo seems like an uncompromising type of person, that he has a very particular vision that he's going to go for. And I respect and love that for him as an artist. From one fake creative to a real creative, I can completely understand being in a position to not have to compromise. But at the same time, do that shit on your own time. You fucked up a relationship with Nike. You made a great shoe. You told Nike, I respect myself and you enough to not do a collaboration if I can't make my own soul. You do all these incredible things and you fucked it up. And not only when you were there, you were all finicky with the colors. You know, you're making these hot colors, you're not dropping them. Like the yellow pair only being a Complex Con exclusive was bullshit. But, you know, it is what it is. Complex Con somehow gets everything great. But just the commitment to being a dickhead and lying, you don't understand why Nike dropped you. You knew that you had fucking tensions. And I think it comes down to, after the implosion of Kanye's Air Yeezy line, they're like, we're not dealing with this shit. We're not dealing with prima donnas. We're not doing this shit anymore. We're just going to get this little ugly nigga from Texas, and he'll just make us back with swooshes to the day he dies. Or someone else does. But, what?
Nah, it's just funny. I mean, is it... With Jerry, I don't know. I think Jerry is very dope in how he just presents it, right? Like, even though there's no way, like, I can't wear this shit to brunch.
Yeah, you can.
Nigga, if I show up like that, they're gonna think I escaped from some sort of asylum.
No, you're gonna look like one of those niggas. They're like, either he sells drugs or he's an athlete, because I know how much that shit costs.
Bro, you look like the Archangel in that shit. With the full poncho and the oversized sweats with the goggles.
But you tall enough where niggas be like, maybe he plays ball overseas.
Bro, if I had a full Fear of God outfit, I look like, and I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. I scared the shit.
Going to the crossroad.
What? But I'm saying, like, it's just he lacks awareness. Like, you could tell when he's saying, well, I don't know why Nike dropped me.
Because Christ said, fuck these niggas, we riding with the Germans.
Well, that, and plus just even the pricing. Like,
I'm glad you said that.
Dog, I didn't even need to see the clothes. When I saw the list and then I seen the prices beside it, I'm like, all right, come on, man. What are we doing?
No, it's on brand. But here's the problem.
No.
It's just like with Kanye. I was okay with Yeezy season until I saw the clothes for the price. I get it. They're made in Italy. They're made in Europe. They're high quality fabrics. But I'm not paying this much fucking money to look like a bum. And this was before bum chic was in. Now Balenciaga has gone super normcore. People love that shit. They're paying $1,300 for some regular straight leg jeans with sliding pockets. They like that. Like they like vitamins. I get it. I fucking hate Denma, but I get it. I get where that is. But like Yeezy season, people don't understand the look. But much worse than Yeezy season, Kanye didn't have a separate clothing line. So you just saw, this is Kanye's clothing line. These are Kanye's shoes. These go hand in hand. If I have $3,000 for a bland fur coat, I can afford this. And I know it's a good ass coat. But with Fear of God Essentials, and Fear of God Athletics, you have two diffusion lines that look just like the main line, but they don't cost as much as the main line. So you're fucking it up. You pissed in the pool. You're self-cannibalizing. With most diffusion brands, you make an offshoot that looks like the brand, but it has so much different character that you understand. Okay, this is Junior Gaultier versus John Paul Gaultier. This is Pierre Balmain versus Balmain. This is the lesser line for niggas that are trying to get in fashion but aren't necessarily able to afford this. I am not paying $850 for a Moody sweatshirt with a mock neck from Fear of God main label that I can get from Essentials for $85. And I'm not paying $250 for a hoodie from Fear of God Athletics with 3 stripes that I could get from Essentials.
I mean, it's stupid because again, you kind of mentioned it where you have Essentials and you still have Adidas basketball before you even get to Fear of God Athletics. And to be quite honest, the shit that Anthony Edwards been having on, like from the crew neck with the stripes on the shoulder, that shit is hard.
Then that's from Adidas basketball, right?
Yes, I don't even need to touch Fear of God Athletics.
And that's what I didn't understand. You could have had a diffusion line within a diffusion line. You have Fear of God Athletics. This is the premium Adidas type shit. It should have been another Y3. And then you have Adidas Basketball by Jerry Lorenzo. That would make that $80 shirt. like that $80 hoodie, that much more attractive. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is a Jerry Lorenzo Adidas basketball hoodie, and I can afford it. If I was a young nigga, I'd spend that $80 on a designer Adidas hoodie versus the $80 for a tech fleece that is kind of old now.
Right.
And I think that was supposed to be the line because it's pretty much confirmed that he designed Adidas basketball.
Yeah.
If they would have had that, a full-on essentials version of their stuff with some decent shoes that fell into the line, like if they really would have pushed the crazy infinities, I could see me at 13 with a full black like, Adidas basketball outfit with the crazy infinities. Not even hooping, just coming to school to look like I play ball.
Bruh, do you know what the promo would have looked like with the crazy infinities if he made a play off of what he did with Fear of God Nike?
Oh,
if he did the pant leg with the open buttons with those,
it'd have been a wrap. If he would have just had shirtless niggas playing basketball on a barn again, niggas would have ate that shit up. Just Jerry Lorenzo standing there in this $80 hoodie. He already knows that he can sell his essentials by farting on it. Why not just make essentials basketball? And then for the more mature luxury nigga like me, oh no, you don't want that regular shit? Yeah, you wouldn't wear essentials. That's not for you. That's beneath you. Here, let me introduce you to Fear of God Athletics. This is blah, 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 blah. All he had to do was make it more athletic than blocky, moody clothes. Mm-hmm. It could have been a hit. Like the sweatshirt that Pusha T had on. That looks good. The shoes look good. Make a mature luxury basketball line for the ball player that's flying commercial or that's getting on a flight. Oh yeah, it's a cashmere pullover. Why? Because I'm a luxury basketball nigga. I can sweat in style. That's the kind of shit I would want to make. Cashmere hooping shorts. It's stupid, but stupid shit sells. Yeah. And you know it's going to be expensive, but it's like, this does not look like anything else he's made, but I can tell that it's Jerry. That's the kind of shit I would have loved. But essentials with 3 stripes, like outside of the sweatpants, I think like the balaclava hoodie that they stole from ACG, that shit's hard, but I'm not paying $250 for that. Because a lot of people were saying on the timeline, with essentials I can wear, I'm sorry, I can wear any shoe. With Fear of God essentials,
I'm limited to just Adidas, and then on top of that, mainly just the Fear of Gods, because ain't no regular Adidas could be worn with
and that's what really fucks them up.
Yeah, locks
I can't wear this with a fucking form. I need a Form 86 low muted suede. I'm gonna look crazy with these wild shoes and this
with the chunky sole though.
Yeah, I want the shoes more than anything. I'm happy to pay $300 for the shoes, and I'm happy to pay the $250 for the sweatpants. But now I'm locked into what else am I going to wear with this?
Right now, I gotta get like some random branded crew neck to wear with this shit, and hopefully the colors match.
Yeah, and it's going to be incompatible with Adidas basketball because that's going to look ridiculous with these muted, very strong striped Adidas sweatpants. It's just like you're trying to get this art, like this. I'm sorry, you're trying to get this target demographic that's not really there. And I keep hearing people scream, "Not in this economy." Luxury's still moving.
Yeah,
luxury is still going to move regardless. But he's not giving me a reason to go for it because I don't even like Fear. I've never really liked Fear of God, but I don't like Fear of God mainline because why not just get essentials?
Pretty much.
Your biggest success is the biggest detriment not to buy it. I'll buy the $80 one rather than the $800 one. Even on sale, it looks like essentials. Nobody cares. People think essentials is
Fear God.
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah, it's not. But people definitely think that it's interchangeable. Like, so why would I put myself through all that?
Yeah, and it's like I was talking, like Fetish said something, and I made a point about it. Because he's like, with Gucci and the Balenciaga lines, it still falls in line, but, they have a higher line. And I'm like, it's not even that. Gucci and Balenciaga don't have diffusion lines. That is still treated as a mainline item. Like the Gucci Sambas, the Gazelles. Those are fantastic. All of the clothes, all of the boots, all of the stuff they made. It just so happened that Gucci really isn't hot anymore. They lost their steam. That's why the Louis Vuitton Air Forces sold out the way they did. The Air Dior collection sold out the way it did. It was all mainline and it was hot. With this, I'd rather get fear. Like, it should have been Fear of God's. I mean, Adidas by Fear of God. And it should have just. It's so much more that it should have been rather than the third line in all of this Star Wars attire. This, you could wear it to a Star Wars convention. You could be Mace Nigdu. I like
Mace
that.
Nigdu.
Mace Nigdu was crazy.
That's crazy. All right. Well,
You keep talking. I gotta get some water before I die.
all right. Well, the only other topic that really is on the docket, at least for this week, is I did see a tweet where there's a gentleman that I guess had just received a pair of the Gratitude 11s, and he was like, "Damn! After 3 wears, the toe boxes are increasing like this." And there was a mixed reaction, and I think what he wanted to point out was the quality control, especially on the 11s. If they tout leather, tumbled leather for the upper instead of the usual, was it mesh or whatever that material.
Trash.
Shut up. But it's like, all right, the patent leather toes on 11s, they're not really supposed to crease like that. Like, them joints look folded. Like, that nigga been literally just walking on his big toe.
Yeah.
However, I do think niggas should just, like, wear your shoes. Like, crease them shits. I'm not saying they should look like that after 3 wears. Like, there's 2 issues here. There are 2 issues.
Go ahead.
Because,
I'm not making a face at you.
No, because they up in the price on shit. And if I put it on and all I do is walk around the mall and them shits look like, damn, nigga, how long you had those? You must have got them shits early. Damn. That is an issue.
I don't care.
At the same time, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to wear my shit. Like, I don't sell it. I don't resell. I wear my stuff. So, you seen these? Look, I probably wore them all the 7 times. Toe box is creased. These is the green Lost and Founds. The Volt Lost and Founds.
Go ahead. Finish cooking.
I'm about to change my name to Shod Breakable. Anyways. What? Anyways. Come on, man. You know that nigga be misnaming shit. Anyways.
If I speak, I'll get in trouble.
Anyways. Hey, salute to that man making money. But, boy, when that nigga said Red Concords, I damn near folded my iPhone.
I can't stand that truck driving bitch.
All right. But anyways.
That was rude.
Yeah, it like, yo, just wear your shit. Of course there's a problem with QC. Guess what? Everyone's trying to cut costs. That's why niggas want their shoes to be fresh after 20 wears. I want these to look like they still came out the box. If that's the case, put your shoe trees in, buy some Rejuvenator, and hit that shit every time that you wear it, and hit it on the off days. If you're not doing that, shut the fuck up.
Nah, you know what you gotta do? You gotta stuff the shoe for a t-shirt, and then put a t-shirt over the shoe, and iron it. Yeah, iron the fucking crease. You knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I look at it like this. Nike shoes aren't Ferragamos. They aren't using these supple, beautiful leathers. The talk of quality is bullshit. You're not getting,
for Nike.
Yeah, you're not getting a quality shoe in 2023 at $200. And I'm not saying that it's right, but unless you're new to this, and then if it's who I think you're talking about, this nigga's not new to it, shut the fuck up and wear your shoes. And if you're concerned that the price, like, for what you're paying for, wait for it to go on sale or for it to brick on the secondhand market.
Switch brands.
No, not even that. Just wait. We are in a buyer's market at this point. For the most part, unless it's a super hype release, you can wait it out. You can wait. It's going to go on sale. Somebody's going to realize they fucked up buying the shoe. To flip it, you can get it for close to retail. In some cases, under retail. It's just no point to fucking complain. Like, for me personally, I never got into the whole, oh no, my shoe has creased. It is a piece of leather that is meant to crease, that you wear. And if you get a shoe that has patent leather on it,
God bless.
I don't know if you know this, but patent leather isn't good leather. It's going to crease. It doesn't fucking matter. If it really is that bad, get a wheelchair. But aside from that, not even just him, I've always hated this argument. My shoe got a crease. Eventually, I just stopped cleaning my shoes and stopped giving a fuck. It's like, it's gonna crease. I don't care. I bought the shoe to fucking wear it. I'm not here to nurse it. Every shoe I've ever nursed has gotten fucking destroyed. Every shoe that I've just worn has gotten better with age. Plus, here's a big tip for you. Buy dark shoes or earth tone shoes and you don't even notice the creases. That's why most of my shoes are brown. You don't see the dirt. You don't see the creases. Just stop fucking whining, nigga. Wait for them shits to go on sale. And if you're buying Gratitude 11s, you need your ass beat because them shits suck.
I'm on a pair.
You need your ass beat.
Who gonna do it?
You need your ass beat by somebody else.
Anyways, do you have any final statements? Any final words?
Keep being angry. I like how angry the timeline is. Keep standing on Adidas' ass. Keep complaining about them Kobe's. Please, for the love of God, all I want for Christmas is to see niggas fight for them Kobe's. Because I know it's going to happen. I don't want anyone to die. I don't want anyone to get hurt. But I'm looking forward to some big burly nigga in New York and some like little Spanish or Asian nigga to get into a fight in front of like one of them New York stores, one of them New York Foot Lockers waiting for leftovers. That's what I want to see. I want to see a nigga go to jail over these Grinches. That's what I want for Christmas. Also, stop doing fucking sneakers of the year list in November. Wait to the end of December.
Oh yeah, of course. Aside from that, well, don't hit that button just yet.
No, I'm just getting ready.
Okay.
Boop.
Shout out to everyone that's been listening to us on Spotify because we definitely had
that growth shit was crazy.
Yeah, our growth chart was crazy. Like it always. I don't know why I will forever be surprised. Like y'all always show up and show out for us, and I really do appreciate it, especially because I've been meaning to text this nigga. Like he really been putting the shit on his back, and he knows how many ideas I have, like in the tank, and I would like to think they're great ideas.
But I don't even the bad ideas.
But it's just a matter of just me being kind of, overwhelmed with just everything else that I haven't been able to get to them. So in the meantime, this nigga's really been just, don't worry, Shad, I got it. And he's been carrying the shit out of the, most of the stuff behind the scenes. So to see the growth and just to see the efforts behind this guy, something that I've been begging him to do for how long, and then we finally got it under the way, and we just been making it work.
Nigga, I'm being rewarded for my bad behavior.
Yeah, you definitely.
No, hold on. I got it. Shout out to all of our listeners coming, like our new listeners coming in for that episode on private selection. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Like, what's going to be our best private selection? I love y'all because I had a third a while ago. I was like, Doug, if you can get a wild nigga out the paint for being raw, niggas love it. Because there's too many niggas out here with political connects and afraid to upset people that won't really go hard. I have nothing to gain from this. I have nothing to lose. Well, I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. So if a big store blocks me, oh no! I wasn't buying shit from you to begin with. And I didn't do it for clout. I did it because I was bored. And I think that makes it that much worse. I just saw a nigga. I was like, I don't like this nigga. And I don't like what he did. That's why I went after Uncle Chrissy.
This nigga, oh gosh.
Fuck that nigga sitting up there tweeting
I'm just
himself.
blown. He nuked he got the other account up out of there. And I was like, I ain't even tweet the nigga.
That nigga saw us was like, fuck these niggers. I hate them. I'm going to attribute that to him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
That big old cartoon head, that shit still piss me off.
Nah, it's funny like seeing what he actually looks like. That nigga is hilarious. Wait, hold on. Because we didn't get to talk about it. Let's end this on a negative note. That bitch ass nigga didn't start wearing sneakers until the last couple of years. We did a full deep dive. Me and my investigative team. This nigga was a runner. All he posted was ugly ass running shoes. The Nigerian nigga that be running, he was posting his shoes. And then he suddenly became a sneaker lover. Well, my first pair of shoes was a Bo Jackson. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Everybody had a pair of Bo Jacksons as a kid. That don't make you no sneakerhead. This nigga got a job at whatever fucking blog nobody cares about, Site Supply, some shit. And that nigga is getting juiced by corporate accounts. That's why his numbers are going up. Because if you look at his YouTube, his Instagram, none of that shit is doing numbers. Nobody gives a fuck. This nigga's just out here being information man. Getting information from everywhere in the fucking world. And then sitting up here talking about, you guys need to pay attention to your cook groups and stop stealing their information. Information is free, my nigga. I'm not saying that you should take it. If somebody's first, give them their credit. But this nigga regurgitates everything. He is picking up every sloppy second that he can find. I can't respect it. Like, at least just come out and say, I'm a corporate account. Sorry, to sit up here and playing dark. I didn't know that Sock Jake did these sneaker things. I'm going to be traveling in December. Nigga, you don't got a phone?
Hey, look, I'm going to just say this. And this is going to be the flip side of what I just said. This is the after final thought.
Okay.
Fuck being humble, man.
Yeah! Yeah!
Even though I am surprised at what the numbers are, you know, everybody that does show up for us, this is stuff that we've spoke into existence. Like, we've been saying, yo, we're inevitable. We are going to grow. Like, we have something to say. We are going to stand for something. Like, we're going to be stupid while doing it, of course. But at the same time, we have what we stand on, right? We stand on business. Like,
chaos.
Like, exactly. So with that being said, yeah, if you're not on this side, next year it's gonna get real spooky for a lot of y'all.
I can't wait for niggas to do an expose on us.
Relax.
Nigga Uncle Chrissy gonna come back for nuke.
But in all honesty, next year, because there were a lot of things that I wanted to get done this year that we didn't get a chance to do. And guess what? Now, next year, yeah, we finna put our foot in a lot of asses next year. Exactly. So lube it on up or get out the way.
Jesus Christ. Goodbye.